Okay, who is this to you?
My ex-girlfriend now.
Okay, do you guys live together?
Not really, no.
What does that mean?
I mean, I stay with her, but I have my own place.
Alright, well, we don't need to walk over there yet.
Alright, my aunt's over there. What's
okay.
up?
So, you guys live in 804 together?
Yes, her name's on the lease, not mine.
Gotcha. But that's your truck?
Mm-hmm.
It's in your name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was the fight about?
15. You can release the
I
channel
have
for
no
now.
clue. Me and my aunt were watching TV on the couch. She came in screaming her head off.
Copy.
We packed our shit, tried to leave. She stood in front of the door, got in a fight with my aunt. Freaking.
So your aunt's been staying
pulled
here
a knife,
too?
tried to stay, yeah, for a couple of days.
White
okay.
Ultima.
You want to stay here with him and I'll go talk to her?
8249.
Yeah, that's fine. Did you threaten her at all?
No.
Alright, anything physical between you two?
Yeah, she put her hands on me trying to get, I finally got out the door because I didn't figure y'all were coming. She grabbed my phone from me when I was on the phone with you guys, and
is she gonna have any injuries?
My phone's smashed.
That happened in the hallway or in the apartment?
But my aunt's got it on tape. You want to go talk to her? Be my guest.
Alright, so let's start here, boss. Hey. Move away from the truck, please.
I have a phone right here with everything on recording.
Do you have injuries?
Yes, all over me.
What is that from?
She attacked me.
Signal 8 from 1038.
Okay. Okay. Does she have any weapons?
She has a knife in her hand, a butcher knife.
Hey.
There's keys to my nephew's truck. He lost his house.
Hey.
My clothes are all in there. She started cutting them all up. I really have to keep.
Let me talk to you.
No.
Why?
My things.
20 to mobile 20. You can come down here. She's got a knife and she's refusing to come out of the truck.
And the back window opens.
Alright, copy.
Hey, I can't hear you through the window, dear. Okay, can we talk?
Maybe.
What's going on tonight?
So him and his aunt was whispering, and I already told him I have trust issues with that because of things I've been told in the past.
Okay.
And keep in mind, I've been up for 24 hours, so I was heading to bed at 11:40, and he decided to ignore me. And when I decided, since it is my house, I said the whisperings, because I said it very bluntly. I said the whisperings need to stop, and then I find his
She
aunt,
put the knife down.
and then I find his aunt almost leaning into his lap. How am I supposed to react to that?
Sounds like they were trying to leave, right?
Yeah, after I told them to.
Can you just leave the knife over there? Hey,
Hey.
just leave the knife over there, please. We don't need to touch the knife right now. Okay, we're just talking.
Attacked me. We tried to shut the door and hold it shut just to get our stuff together, just to get my toothbrush and toothpaste out.
Are you guys blood related?
Her and I know. My nephew over there in his truck that she's in, yes. He and I are Kleins.
Or what?
Kleins, K-L-E-I-N. We're related by blood. My brother is his dad. His girlfriend is in my truck.
Yeah, his dude over there, right?
That's my nephew.
Yeah, no.
I'm just up here from Ohio
And
because I had a fire.
okay.
And she was helping me get housing and get information.
Her?
Yes. She's been so nice. She's been absolutely 100%.
His aunt decided to say I do drugs, and the officer have never done a drug a day in my life.
Okay.
I don't feel good.
Do you-
Neither one of them is actually technically supposed to be here.
89.
Do you have treatment for anything? Do you talk to a counselor? Do you take
I
medicine?
talked to a counselor, and we're supposed to have a counseling session Monday.
Okay. What do you get seen for?
Anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, and PTSD.
Okay, you said you were supposed to go next Monday? Alright. When was the last time you talked to him?
Today.
You talked to him today? What, over the phone? Okay, do you take medications? No? Are you supposed to be taking medications? So you're not prescribed anything? Okay.
And when she decided to say, I'd sit here and I might be on drugs, that pissed me off.
I can understand why that'd be upsetting.
I haven't been to sleep because if it's not one coming out one and it's coming out the other.
Okay.
All I wanted him to do was lay down and fucking cuddle me like he should. Not be up rushing or moving.
'Cause
And I wanted him to do was lay down and fucking cuddle me like he should. Not be up rushing or moving.
you, do you, do you, do you have treatment for anything? Do you talk to a counselor? Do you take medicine?
Anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, and PTSD.
Okay. What did you get seen for? Did you try to keep him out of or did you try to keep him from leaving the apartment?
Yeah, because he's already changed his mind. He already made up his mind he's leaving me, and I can't deal with that. I can't be in this apartment building by myself.
She's trying to stab
Hey,
me
Zach,
with
can you
a
just
knife.
stay over there, man?
Knife in her hand. I have it on record.
You're a good boss. Just chill over there behind that hood.
Who's this cigarette?
I'm tired, and I just wanted him to lay down with
Okay.
me.
Amber, I understand, okay? Let's just take a couple deep breaths.
I don't appreciate the fucking whispering.
Hey, Harrington, do you mind taking her over there? I'm good right now. I think I'm trying to talk to her.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, appreciate it.
Yep.
So what do you want to happen today, Amber?
I'm tired, and I wanted him to come lay down with me. But it seemed that was more thinking important, which got my mind of thinking of things.
Amber, we got to take a couple deep breaths, okay? I understand you're upset about what happened, but it already did happen, right?
I don't want him to leave. There's 3 people in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Hey, Amber, can I get you to step out here and talk to me? So I'm not talking to you through a window?
No, because he's going to just leave. And his aunt doesn't seem to get it. I've never done a drug in my life.
Well, Amber, listen to me. What you're doing right now isn't helping the situation, okay? You understand that, right?
I don't care.
This is
I can start that way.
listen to me, Amber. What's already happened today, that's not something that we can fix right here, right now, okay? If he's decided that he wants to leave,
Yeah, but he's
Yeah, 48. I can start that way.
you don't know that.
Okay, copy.
Amber, you don't know that, but what you're doing right now is
He already told me he's not coming back.
people change their minds all the time.
Not going to.
Amber, things change, but what you're doing right now isn't helping the situation. If you want you two to stay together, this is not the course of action to take for that to happen, right?
So why are you over here, though?
Because she's supposedly helping me. I had a house fire in Florida. My ID and everything is from Florida, from a homeless shelter, and she knows how to do Section 8 and all these housing authority.
Okay.
I already got Ohio Medicaid because I have seizures, and I've had seizures and had problems, and I've never had to apply for any kind of help before in the past, and she had experience with it. Everyone I've talked to couldn't help me, and she could. She's been helping me, and my mom's coming in tomorrow from Florida, and we're
So you've been staying with them
for 3 days.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm just trying to figure out.
But this is the first time
What
she's
led up?
been.
What led up to this? Why did she snap today?
I
Do
was
you-
making fudge in the kitchen. I have no idea.
Zach, what about you, man?
Absolutely.
Is she diagnosed with anything?
100%.
She does have diagnosis, yes.
Like what? Like bipolar,
Bipolar, a little bit of schizo, and
Okay. Again, I'm not judging.
else I can't.
I'm not judging. Do you
Completely.
guys?
That's more between her and her therapist. when
Do you
it
guys
comes to
do
the
any drugs?
diagnosis.
Does she do any drugs?
No, she just
No.
Smoke pot
Okay.
as much as I
Yeah,
can.
that's
Pot.
that's it, man. Okay.
We'll get out of the drug if I hear him say he'll think about it.
Hey, Amber, I need you to do one thing for me, okay? I've been pretty nice, right? I'm just talking to you, trying to figure out what's going on. Try to find a solution here. But if you can do one favor for me right now, what I'd like you to do is take that knife and throw it onto the driver's floorboard. Thank you.
We were sitting on the couch watching.
Okay. And what happened?
She just came in. I just responded to one of her text messages that she texted me because she went for a walk.
Yeah.
She came in, couldn't get a word in edgewise. She just started freaking out, telling us to get out and go. And I told her, okay, I'm packing my shit.
Yeah.
I'm going. Just let me pack my shit and go. And then when she realized I was going, she was blocking the door because she didn't want me to go.
Okay.
Does this door open, Amber? It opens?
He's worth it to me,
Hey,
Mom.
Amber, listen to me. Amber, can you look at me? There's no other weapons in here, right?
Not that I
Okay.
know of.
Is this door open? Look. I kept my word, okay? I just wanted to talk to you. I want to be face to face, and I want to make sure that knife wasn't around. But I'm going to need you to step out here to continue this conversation, okay? And we'll figure it out.
Do not put himself on my mouth.
The most important legal moment in this footage is what did not happen. No firearm drawn, no taser, no force used on an armed subject. Under Graham versus Connor, 490 U.S. 386, 1989, force must be objectively reasonable based on the facts known to the officer. With a butcher knife in play, significant force would have been legally defensible. The officer chose verbal de-escalation instead. That is not weakness. That is policy mastery. Now consider the criminal liability question. The suspect is openly bipolar, partially schizophrenic, with PTSD. She describes blackouts. She quotes intrusive memories. Under Ohio Revised Code 2901.21, voluntary or foreseeable dissociation is not a defense. Mental illness is a trial question. Competency, insanity, not an on-scene question. The officer makes the right call. Document it. Move it forward.
What is your mom saying?
Put me in handcuffs.
Okay. Well, listen, I need to talk to you and not your mother, okay?
Mom, I'll call you back if I don't end up in jail.
All right, can you step out for me here and then we'll talk some more?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. All right, no other weapons, right?
No.
Okay. I gotta ask because they've got a couple injuries, okay? How did the aunt get all scratched up?
She came after I blacked out after she said I'm a drug user, and he didn't even stand up for me either, because he knows better than that. I don't even like taking my antibiotics, officer, but I have to at the moment because I have a yeast infection and bacterial vaginosis, along with something else because I haven't had time to go to the hospital because I have bills. I'm trying to help her get her life back in order and everything else, so I blacked out.
Okay. Do you think you might have been scratching her when you blacked out?
And then I stood in the way because that and then she attacked me a second.
Do you have any injuries?
My right ear hurts.
Okay.
And she pulled my hair. So, to be fair, it went back and forth. I'm not just all to blame either.
Okay. And I'm not saying you are. I'm just trying to get the whole story.
Instead of him standing up for me, oh, she don't do drugs, he said, oh, well, at this point, I don't know.
Okay.
How do you think that's gonna make me feel when I've never touched a damn drug a day in my life knowingly?
How many times did you black out? 3 times? So you think all of their injuries came from when you were blacking out? Okay. Now look, I'm not saying you're going to jail. All right? I don't know exactly what we're going to do right now, but obviously they've got some injuries. You've got what's going on with you.
And then he restrained me, and yes, that's why I punched him, because you do not put your hands on me when I'm in a blackout, and I've told him this. Keep your hands away from me when you think I'm being aggressive, and I'm really not. PTSD moments go through my head, because that's all my mom used to tell me when I was a kid. Oh, you're just going to end up on drugs like me. So yes, I pushed the button.
Okay. Look, I understand, Amber. It sounds like this was a terrible situation. But we got to go through some stuff right now, okay?
I just don't really know how to approach it with that shit because I always have thoughts of what my dad used to do to me. And his aunt or his cousin told me that he's always had a crush on his aunt.
Hey, Amber, I need you to look at me, okay? Because I've been honest with you this whole time, right? I'm going to tell you right now. Listen,
I'm not used to having more than just being him and my dog and my help.
Amber, listen to me, okay? I need you to look at me. I am going to have to put you in handcuffs right now, okay? But that doesn't mean you're going to jail. We're going to work through it, okay?
Now the legal stakes shift to the arrest itself. Under Ohio Revised Code 2935.032, officers have limited discretion in domestic violence cases. Once probable cause exists, the arrest is generally mandatory. Boyfriend-girlfriend cohabitation qualifies under State v. Williams, 79 Ohio State 3rd 4, 59, 1997, which interprets household member broadly to include unmarried partners. The arrest was not optional. The statute decided it. Watch the next decision carefully. The officer separates 2 charges with on-camera reasoning. Assault, supported by injuries and the suspect's own admission. Felonious assault with a deadly weapon, not supported. Insufficient evidence. This is best practice charging conduct. Articulated. Recorded. Defensible.
Could you please tell them I'm sorry? I had a PTSD moment.
Listen, I'll let you tell them you're sorry, okay? But
They're
right now...
not gonna listen to me.
Okay. Amber, take a deep breath. Go ahead and turn around for me, okay? Yeah, we'll get your property. All right, step back here for me.
I'd also appreciate the water bottle in the bucket, please.
Hey, Zach, you guys don't have any kids together, right? No? Okay. Did you say you're still interested in pursuing charges? Would you be willing to come down to the station and sign? Here's where we're at, right? So, like,
Smoke a cigarette before she goes.
Yeah,
wherever she's going.
we're more than happy to work with her, all right? But with you guys being boyfriend and girlfriend and living together, and the fact that you have injuries.
Cigarette for her to smoke. She's not moving.
Okay. So, yeah, she's getting arrested for domestic.
She's able to smoke that cigarette though.
I don't see a problem with it, but I don't think she should be able to right now.
You don't have any other cuts on you besides that on your leg, right? They're all superficial? Okay, you're not bleeding anywhere? Okay.
I don't know how else to get her help if I don't pursue it, because this was out of the blue, and if she's not going to get help for this.
Okay.
This was totally uncalled for, unexpected, like psycho.
I hear you.
Psycho shit.
I hear you.
Fucking psycho shit.
She's been through a lot.
I've been through
A
a
lot of
lot.
trauma. So
My
it's-
house
they
just
both
burned all the way
been through a lot
down.
of trauma.
All
To
right.
the ground. She was helping me. Right now, she's getting the knife. Right now. That's what she's doing. She says, you know what? And that's what she just got it just now, and he's on the phone with
She
her.
picked it up and put it right
No,
down.
she goes, you know what? And she goes in the kitchen, and after she already
Yeah,
attacked
and then you,
her,
and then
and
you.
he's
Hold
on
on,
the phone
hold
with
on,
her.
hold on. Stop.
Okay.
Okay, I literally just watched it. Okay.
Okay. You watched her
You
grab
said-
it?
No,
She's already put her
she says, hold up. Walks in the kitchen, grabs a knife.
Yeah.
All
and turns
you
around.
say, she is now stabbing me, but she
No,
is not.
she's going to stab me.
Okay. All right.
The way she turned
picks it
around,
up,
I couldn't record it.
walks
but she
over to the
did.
door and puts it right down.
Because I was recording her, and Zach
Okay.
was on the phone with 911.
So, we don't have evidence that says that she threatened you with a knife, okay?
Okay.
Obviously, there's evidence of you getting assaulted, so this is what we're going to do. All
Watch.
right, we're going to
Listen to
listen.
what
We're
she
gonna
says.
we're gonna send her to jail for assault and unlawful restraint. Okay. We don't have evidence of the other things happening.
Okay.
Her just picking up a knife is not enough to say that she.
Says, you know what, and turns around with the knife, and then goes pretty.
Okay. Well, she's going to jail. Assault is a
So
big
I
offense,
just have
right?
to
So
come down to the station.
Now we evaluate every action against established law. The lead officer earns an A-. Tactically excellent, mental health aware, no force used. He loses points for one thing: telling the suspect she would not go to jail, then sending her to jail. The suspect earns a D cooperative at the end, but legally catastrophic. The admission times, that's why I punched him times, is the most damaging sentence in this transcript. Direct intent, direct contact, recorded post-custody, spontaneous. For citizens, mental illness, blackouts, and PTSD do not protect your statements. Once officers arrive, every word is evidence. Only invocation protects you. Say, I want a lawyer. Say it clearly. Then stop speaking. For officers, this footage is training-grade material on de-escalating an armed mentally ill subject. Separation, slow voice, name repetition, specific compliance asks. Replicable, studyable, but never assure a suspect she will not be jailed before booking is complete. Defer all charging language to the prosecutor. Do you agree with these grades? Drop your reasoning in the comments. Subscribe for more legal breakdowns. And remember, every interaction is governed by law.